Hello, my name is Ben. I run Arfi Games, the face behind the camera. My wife, just off to the side, is going to ask a few questions so you can get to know me better, why I do what I do, and all that good stuff.
All right, let's start with what does Arfi mean?
Arfi means, or it stands for, always room for improvement. Simple, whether I'm doing this or anything else, you just follow that and things should work out down the line in the future, whenever it is.
And why did you choose this name?
I just wanted something simple, universal. It wasn't so focused that I'd be pigeonholed into doing one thing forever. I could, go back and forth if it made sense to do so, but I like to focus on one thing for now and still have the option to branch out down the line.
Why did you start Arfi Games?
It actually wasn't YouTube. It was going to be, and it still might be, my game design company. I have this 50-page game design document for a pretty sweet MMO. I might do it on my channel sometime, describing it. But I thought, I can make a full-featured MMO, all kinds of stuff, solving the problems that maybe some of you guys you have with ones that are currently out. Of course, it would take a lot of money, and that's more of a pipe dream, but that's where it came from. And then I started doing this, which I really had always wanted to do at some point. It's just internet connection in the country it's not good. So, we'll leave it at that.
When did you get into gaming?
8.
You were 8 years old?
About 8 years old. I got my first computer, so 22, 23 years ago. Pretty crazy stuff, over 2 decades. Playing solitaire Minesweeper. I know a lot of you guys played Minesweeper, and I didn't really get how to play it. I just really wanted to blow things up. I made the screen as big as possible, as many mines as possible, and I just kept clicking randomly. And then from then on, as everything with video games, computers, and never stopped.
When did you start playing Magic?
That was long time ago. Grade 8, just before going into high school, so 20 years ago. I took time off in between a little bit, but I really started about 20 years ago with 8th edition. I opened up a Birds of Paradise for anybody that knows that, and I thought, this creature is terrible. It's a 0/1 for 1 green, flying. It doesn't do any damage. All it taps for is a mana of any color. I'm not going to beat anybody with that. Little did I know, it's pretty fantastic. Pretty expensive too. I still have it in my collection, that exact card.
And why dinos?
Dinos, hard to say exactly. I just like the look of them, how they performed. Lots of hasty damage, big creatures, some that are hard to deal with. Trampling damage to go right through the opponent's smaller stuff and get the win in a pretty explosive way. Usually, they weren't very strong to start off with, but it's just something that grabbed me right away. I knew I could focus on this. I knew I could see myself doing it completely, where pretty much everybody else, goes back and forth, but it's just this. I think that's pretty cool. It's not for everybody, and I'm certainly still enjoying it 4.5 years later, since dinosaurs were really a thing on Magic the Gathering.
Can you tell me about your dino emotes?
The dino emotes, yes. Now, going back to focusing on one thing, I knew I could get custom art done and made, and I could keep reusing it, where I wouldn't have to get all kinds of different art because I'm doing many different things. So I could, pay a little bit extra, support an artist, and I just looked on the subreddits for art and various things. Found one that, I liked her style, contacted her, and from then on, she's just been making emotes and thumbnails. She's from Puerto Rico. Pretty fantastic. I just, send her my ideas, pay for it up front with PayPal, and boom, I have a lovely custom art. If you guys have any suggestions for emotes, I know we talk about that quite a bit on the stream. A dinosaur holding a nut, eating popcorn, a medal around its neck, whenever I win a fantastic or a difficult match, something like that.
What is your favorite part of making videos?
Making videos, my time doesn't go to waste. Not that watching, movies and sitting on the couch is a complete waste, but for me that is just a memory. It's not using my time, more fluff time. This, I have something to look back on. It feels less of a waste to me, and if I just was playing the game or sitting around not really doing anything in my mind, that is unacceptable. That's a no-no. Despicable, you could say.
What is your goal for Arfi Games?
My goal is to do this full time. I love doing it. I haven't made any money yet. It's been over 2 years. That's perfectly fine by me. I knew I'd do it my own way, be myself so that I can maintain it. I'm not trying to be something else or someone else. I can see myself doing this forever. That's really the plan. So you want to do it forever as you are, and it makes it a whole lot easier for sure. Don't have any expectations, and just be thankful for any results that you get. And, well, there's always room for improvement. Oh, hey, there you go.
What is your typical day?
Typical day, wake up, probably not as much sleep as I should be getting, but yeah, just make some coffee, go off to work at the coffee roastery, Muskoka Roastery Coffee Company. If you guys are in the market for some fantastic coffee, but I drink a lot of it there. I drink a lot of it here, and then I come home. I might do some laundry, dishes every now and then after the kids are asleep, because they interrupt things and you have to pause it. I like to do it all in one go, just get it done without interruptions. And then 9, 8:30, 10 o'clock sometimes if I'm making the thumbnail for my video, and that's 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time if you guys are watching from around the world. I try to get on as soon as possible. However, if someone hasn't had a nap, she might take a little bit longer to get down, or she might go down right away, not even have to read a book. It's very rare that I don't have to read a book, and afterwards I try to hop on my computer and fire up the live stream for you guys, the next one in the hundreds and hundreds that I've already done.
How do you stay up so late?
I stay up so late because I want to stay up so late. I want to do this more than anything. I've always wanted to do this, and if I just always go to sleep, it would feel worse. Going to sleep, not having done this, I miss out on a chance to have done another live stream or another video, or connect with people, have some good moments, entertainment, and I'd rather have something else in the books, add on to the playlist and the bundle of videos and streams that I've already made. Make it bigger. Always room for more, yeah.
Tell me about your background in media design.
Background in media design. I went to college for multimedia design and production. The name of the program changes every few years, so it's probably quite a bit different now. But beforehand, I was into it. I learned a bit more about graphic design, 3D animation, which I love. That was probably my favorite part. If I could have only focused on that, definitely that's what I would have done. But it gave me a nice overall picture of this sort of stuff, websites and coding and designing the look of things and the 3D animation side of it all. And it's definitely helped for sure. And then I just keep practicing, refining, tweaking here and there, learning new techniques, and I can make a thumbnail pretty fast. Make it look good at least. Oh yes, when I went to college, I was neighbors to my wife, a 6-bedroom unit, and she was in another unit. And yeah, I just never knew. And then 10 years? No.
Oh, no, less than that.
5 or 6 years down the line, we ended up meeting on Match.com. Online dating really does work, I guess. And well, the rest is history. Yeah.
2 kids later.
Two kids, looking for 4. Pretty crazy nowadays, but yeah, it's good. Mm-hmm. I make it work with 2 kids. If I can make it work with 2 kids, you can make it work with 0 if you have none. There's no excuses there.
What is your dream life 5 years from now?
This. Doing this, pretty much.
More or less.
Full time. I'd have the freedom to, look after them in the morning, or if my wife has to go for an appointment, I don't have to take the day off. Or I can stream and you guys will have special guests if I'm doing it in the morning. I look to maybe do one in the morning, one at night, one in the afternoon, something like that. But definitely a lot more than I'm doing now and full time. However, it's got to be done. It'll be done.
Just do what you love.
Yeah.
Full time.
Pretty much.
All right, that's all the questions I have. Is there any last words you want to add, or?
Just find a thing you love. Do it. Don't worry about the money. If you enjoy your time doing that thing, you can probably find a way to make money with it, but at least you will be satisfied. And yeah, that's about it. Hopefully you enjoyed these questions. If you have any other questions, leave them in the comments. Subscribe. Take a bite out of that like button if you haven't already, and see you next time. Peace.